Back another Bluebird day as we take a live look at Loveland Ski Area today. More resorts are opening this weekend. Breckenridge will start running their lifts today, and Steamboat announced today they plan to open November 15th. That is the earliest opening in its 57-year history.
And if you are heading up to the high country, you're going to need good tires. And the same goes for the metro area as we start seeing more snow. But how do you know if you have the right tires for Colorado winters? Well, here to discuss this is our AAA automotive expert, Skylar McKinley. Thanks for joining us on this Friday. So first, what's the biggest myth when it comes to choosing tires for Colorado?
So here's what I would say, and this might be a little controversial. In Colorado, there's no such thing as an all-season tire. And the reason I say that is because all seasons are really only all seasons in places that don't have seasons. If you do have seasons like we do in Colorado, where there's snow and ice, there are really no season tires. It's not just the tread, which people might get confused about, it's actually the chemical composition of the tire. All-season tires just aren't really good for temperatures under 45 degrees Fahrenheit. That happens regularly in Colorado, and they get rigid. It happens at night in Colorado. So if you've got all-season tires, you don't have the right equipment for what Colorado really requires.
Yeah, and we saw that just last week with some of the snow that we get here. What types of tires should Coloradans buy?
Specifically, you're going to want winter tires, and those are going to have a mountain symbol with a snowflake right inside of it. You're going to want to get a set of those for the winter, and then you can run all seasons during the summer months. This means having two sets of tires, which might cost a little more. The most economical way to do this is to get another set of rims and go ahead and mount your tires. That way you can just pop those on without having to rebalance your tire, or your mechanic can do it. Just swapping out the wheel plus the tire can run you $50 to $70, and it's really worth it because it can really improve your traction.
And this is something I don't see in Colorado a lot, but I saw when I lived in Oregon, studded tires. You can have those here in Colorado,
Studded tires are allowed in Colorado. You don't really need them unless you regularly face a lot of ice. Here's what I'll hear a lot from people, though. They say, oh, I don't want to pay the price of having two sets of tires, winter and summer. Well, listen, you really wear down those all seasons faster than you might normally, so if you run two sets of tires, you're prolonging the life of those tires. And then if you really think about the cost of a crash and the cost of insurance premiums going up if you lose traction, it is a lot cheaper just to have two sets and to swap them out twice a year in the fall and in the spring. Then you're good to go. You'll always be safe and you're not incurring any extra expense.
All right. Skylar, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks.